What would you say is your biggest sin struggle?
My biggest sin struggle, probably anger, short-term anger, lust, I'm married. I don't cheat on my wife, but I know that every time I just look at it,
Yeah.
anytime I turn a shoulder like this, I know I'm sinning.
Yeah.
And it's like what Paul says, it's like the very thing that I know I should not do, I do it anyways. And the very good that I know that I should be doing, I don't do it. Who will deliver me from this? I know it's God. But I still struggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm saved, but I still sin.
Yeah. I think that's something we can pray for.
Yeah.
And I think I've dealt with anger myself. The thing is that one thing, and I think you probably are aware of this, anger is a secondary emotion, right? Usually a fear. There's usually anxiety, stress, something else that's compelling that anger. I think sometimes, and it's actually what a mentor friend of mine would say, he says, you got to name your enemy, right? And so it's acknowledging, like, I'm afraid of lack. Maybe it's finances, And then it's, so it's acknowledging, okay, that fear of lack, that's causing me to be angry with my wife. Or maybe I have rejection, a fear she's going to leave me, right? So then I lash out on her. So it's acknowledging what is it so that you can walk into that freedom. And also you can be aware so the next time it rises up, it's not just the anger.
I would say one thing that's different now is that I can turn it off a lot easier. Before I wouldn't notice it, and the anger would just take over my whole day basically. But now, like for instance, something small that just gets me ticked off, I'll swear in anger, but then I'll realize I'm like, you're doing it again, man. It's not that serious, And I could turn it off. It still happens, and I do consider it a sin when I lose my anger, especially to my wife or my kids. I do consider it a sin, but I know now I can turn it off quick, and I don't feel the guilt that I used to feel from it, because I know there's no guilt. God forgives me of my sins. So if I hold it against myself, I'm sinning again. So it's just the best thing I could do is kind of turn my mind around, think on God, and I don't feel as bad about it now.